Finally. This is the 12th time we're trying to record this. 12th time because our princess has gone to sleep. And before she will come back here, we need to quickly.
This is the 12th time we are recording because our princess did not allow us to record.
Yes, and now we have a little chance to record, so let's quickly do this.
Please.
All right, guys. Hello.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
We're so excited to have you. Today we're talking about our experience with baby number 2. The same baby number 2 that didn't allow us shoot for like the past 1 hour and a half. And one of the reasons why this is important, or we thought to do this, is because you know how you always hear every pregnancy is different, babies are not the same. It was the same thing in our case. I don't think we expected to experience. I don't think we expected to experience that much difference.
Yes, we thought, okay, they used to tell us that pregnancies are not the same. At least, okay, this one will just have a little. It's going to be a little different from the first child, but it was majorly different, so different. So we are here to share the experience, the lesson, and everything about it, right?
Right. So I think the first major difference was how we found out.
Yeah. And
with this baby, or with the second baby, I remember that I just used to feel my tummy is turning. My tummy is doing. I'm just feeling one kind, and every time I tell my husband, I'm like, babe, my tummy is turning me. You say, you're hungry.
Oh, you're stressing yourself.
I've been telling you, you're stressing. You're not resting well. And I'm like, I don't think it is this. I think I'm pregnant. Don't bring that in. What do you mean by that?
That's the last thing I was expecting.
And in my mind, I'm like, wait, why do you, Shelley, why are you uptight about pregnancy? You do the stuff, you expect the result.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry. It's true now. But he was always so confident. You're not pregnant. So I think it's continued for a while, because what used to happen is I will feel that discomfort. It will come, it will go. So once it goes, me too, I'll forget, right? Well, I remember there was one Sunday, we went to church, everything was fine. We came back, and that Sunday, we had a birthday party to attend.
Yes.
Later that day, right? We had a birthday party to attend.
So we just came in to chill for a while. Even we had a visitor that was, planning to follow us. So we came, we just wanted to chill for a while, then just start going. And suddenly she got home and started feeling the same.
Yeah, my tummy was doing me one kind. I'm like, you know what? Let's get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
So in our mind, we said...
You knew that it's not pregnancy.
Yes. So in our mind, we said, we want to do pregnancy test to be sure that it's not pregnancy. We just want you to rule out pregnancy. And it's not pregnancy, then we'll now go to the hospital. So we got this trip with confidence.
The thing is, wait, before you even go to that part, every other time that we feel like, let's just test if we're pregnant, we really test with fear,
yes,
we can't be pregnant. No, it's not possible. But this one, we were so sure, let's know what is wrong. We know that we are not pregnant, so let's just rule it out. So that when we go to the hospital, we just tell them that she's having tummy pain, and that's why we are here. So
true. I'm sorry. So we did the test. I don't think you even followed me because you were like, go and
yes,
test.
now I was so confident. I said, go and test. Just go and test because we are late. We are supposed to go for an event. So just go and test. The confidence was there that it's not possible. You can never be pregnant. So go and test.
And
there's one continue. I wanted to say something, but I want you to.
So I went to test. I went inside. And you pee, you put the strip. I was waiting. So I think again, confidence. I was waiting, but we're just gisting. We're just talking normally. I just remember that we're
dressing up, getting ready and waiting for the strip.
Wait, we put strip now. Let me just turn back. What I saw. With baby number 1, it was the regular line, and then the control line was very faint. I don't know what they call that thing.
Yeah.
But with this one, you see that second line. It was almost stronger than the regular line. I was like, Omo. And I think when I said Omo, he did not believe me. He thought I was joking. I said it's 2 lines, so he was like, you're joking with yourself. I'm like,
Come on.
I'm serious.
Ah.
Oh, you're serious because you're the one that was acting so dramatic after that time. What up?
Honestly, you see, before that time, she started complaining of tummy and all. She has done many things to me, all in the name of I'm pregnant, and she knows that I was not ready to hear that she's pregnant.
Yes, it's true.
She
I
will
used
put
to fake
palm
it.
oil on street and send me a picture to tell me that she's pregnant. And you know, when you are looking at it from a phone, you will never know that it's palm oil. So that fear, but I know she has done it many times, so I knew that she can never be pregnant.
So you thought I was doing another.
But you know, that particular day she was quiet at first. When she's real, you will know. She was quiet.
But you were still forming.
I was still forming that no, you're not pregnant, nothing. Man.
You saw it for yourself.
Reality.
The funny thing is when I saw it, after like my first initial shock, like, oh wow. I was excited. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm having a second baby. Mama was just like this. Remember, I'm like, what's wrong with you now? You're excited. It was like,
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
See, because we were going for a party. Throughout that our journey to the party, quiet.
We just did, on the steering.
Sometimes I would be like, the person that followed us had no. If she sees this thing, she's going to be shocked. If we tell her that it was on this day,
she's actually going to remember that particular day.
Well,
we kept on doing.
You were just doing. So that was how we found out. Having another baby.
So fast forward
to the
whole
difference,
drama that came with it.
So you know, after we found out, now everybody moved on. We're okay. We're having another baby, excitement and all of that. The shock now started coming one by one. The first shock was in the pain. So I remember that again, because I've been pregnant before, Ovasabi almost finished. I'm not a first time mom. I know how this thing works. Even my husband was doing, we're used to this thing now. So I started feeling, like 2 days after, I started feeling pain in my tummy. And when I felt it, I was like, I'm feeling pain, but we know now, it's normal.
You just come and go.
But after 3 days, I realized 2 things. The pain did not, it was just there. It didn't go at all. It didn't increase, it didn't reduce, but I was very uncomfortable. So we're like, you know what? Let's go to the hospital. So we got to the hospital, and I don't know what I was even expecting. I was expecting to say, oh, is a pregnancy something? And just, that's how the doctor gave me shock. She said, I have pregnancy
induced ulcer.
I was like,
over to the lead.
I was like, no, I'm not.
She doesn't have ulcer.
No, she didn't even say pregnancy induced ulcer. She just said ulcer.
You have ulcer, yes.
So I was like, no, I'm not having ulcer. I'm pregnant. And she was like, yes, I know you're pregnant, but you have ulcer. I was like, how? I've never, I don't. She was like, yeah, it's pregnancy induced, something. So I was like, okay. So my husband was like, okay, so what's she going to take? And
they said no drugs. Paracetamol, only paracetamol.
I was like, paracetamol cannot do this thing. No, she was like, yeah, the actual drug
can harm the baby and.
Because we're still in first trimester, so you just have to trust your body. Don't think no make sense
at all.
Yes, I remember now. So when they gave me, they were supposed to give me paracetamol. The pain has started increasing. So they said they were going to give me paracetamol. So we're like, we don't have choice now, okay. But a few seconds after that, we're going to the nurses, and the pain started increasing. I remember that I had to be like, I was holding you. I was like, babe. They now, so the paracetamol was injection. If you remember, it was when they gave me paracetamol, I threw up.
Yes.
I threw up immediately. And I said, I can't go home. I have to rest. I'm going to watch me. I was like, again, I've been pregnant before, so I was like,
let us go and recover at home.
What's happening? They were like, oh, no.
You have to watch her. And...
So, you know that, so while they were watching me, then I said they were going to do a scan. Remember the fetal pole drama now? And they were going to do a scan for us. Okay, no problem.
Let's do scan now.
We went to do a scan. The woman couldn't understand story.
My brothers and sisters, we went to do a scan and they said that there's nothing. There's no fetal pole.
There is no heartbeat.
There's no heartbeat. That thing really shocked me. I think you were scared more.
Yes, I was like.
And I told her that no, it's fine because I've also worked in a diagnosis center where they treat pregnant women. So I was not scared. I was not so scared.
He was not
I
as
was worried,
scared
but I
as-
was not as scared. But I knew that after a while, although the sonographer told us that after 2 weeks,
Yeah, they said we should
that
come
we
back
can
in 2
check
weeks.
again. So that gave us the
But then I started Googling.
started
And
Googling.
Googling. I say there's no fetal pole at that time.
And you know that Google is not your friend when it comes to all these
Guys,
things.
be
Go and check
very
Google.
careful.
You have anything, you have a headache, you went to check
I
Google.
think it's very.
Google will tell you that you have heart problem.
Yeah, I think this reminds me of your own state of mind. I think we should have that. Sometimes when they tell you those things, right, your state of mind is very important. Because
Yes.
I could almost have caused another problem for myself with where I was worried. My mom was like, nah, this baby is fine. God has given us.
Yes.
So I think that it's very important that you keep your
State of mind is very, very important.
at peace, that you are trusting God, and you're sure. So if not, I was Googling. Sometimes my mom will say, you're Googling it, you're opening Google again. I'm like, see what they said again. It's like, leave what they said. God has given us this baby, and there's nothing that's going to take her away.
I think the thing is, once you know you are using a good hospital, I think you should trust your doctors.
Is it but it was the doctor that said that there's no
doctor said there's no fetal pole. Yes, there was actually no fetal pole, but it's in process. It's a fresh pregnancy.
Please, doctors should also be but it's very important to keep your mind.
Your mind is very important
because you will just give yourself problem. So
mental state of mind.
If you have a husband
important.
like my own child, they'll help you because you'll be like, what are you doing? I'm checking Google. There's nothing wrong.
Right.
So yeah, so we after the whole thing, they said they'll put me to rest, blah blah blah. After I think we went home that day.
We went home.
But the pain.
Then after
continued.
I think after 4 days or 5 days,
the
pain didn't stop even when we got home. But we were just
we're just managing it. Since
but it got to
said,
a point we couldn't bear it anymore.
We went back.
When
we now went back, it was already that 2 weeks
yes.
to do the test. But that day the pain was
terrible.
Lot. So they admitted me. Oh my god. They admitted me and they gave me, I can't remember the name of what's the name of that drug? That injection. Omeprazole.
Jesus. It was crazy.
She
wanted to run.
See, I'm having like shivers down my spine. They'll inject it in you like this. The first place you feel it is your throat. Your throat will not be hot.
It will go straight to your brain.
Then your head. It's just like your head was to explode. I was like, and then you just sleep. That's it. So I slept. I woke up and I was like, I'm strong. I'm fine. I want to go home. But I think the thing with the ulcer stuff was all the things that they were giving me, they were just for emergency situations. My body actually took a while. It took like 4 months, like when I was 4 months pregnant, for the pain to reduce. And I remember I was at home, always on the bed.
Yeah.
I was sad. For the first 4 months of pregnancy, I was in that ulcer pain. And I think what helped me was, first off, I had a very good support. See my husband there, it was the one doing almost everything. There was a point that I used to feel bad because I could not even stand up to do anything. Sometimes I will not see Erin in like a while. I won't talk to him in like days. I'll just give him hi and I'll be like, okay, take him away because the pain was a lot. But I think that the support that I got was really, like, he will cook, he'll go to the market, he'll bath for Eric, take him to school, he'll do assignments, he'll go to church. And he has to cook something different for me. I could not eat general food. He will bring my own food. He will come and say, sorry, it's paining you, Abby. Hey, so, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. So I actually want you to talk about, like, how was it for you in terms of the stress?
Well, for me,
what did the whole experience?
I think that's what marriage does to you, anyway. Because if this baby that you're expecting, it's not a stranger. It's not one baby that is just falling from the sky.
It's two of us.
It's your baby. It's your wife's baby. It's your baby. So once you see that your wife is in that state, okay, and for me, what it taught me is that I have to cover, like, full coverage of everything that is left undone. She's in the hospital. She's not dancing there. She's not playing there. She's not in a party or in an event. She's also going through a lot. So one of the things that will help is for me to make sure that she's fine over there and also everyone is fine at home. I have to cover for her whatever she maybe she must.
Even
she
with
has been
work,
doing-
sometimes you be telling
even
me,
with work,
babe, should I
have
help
to help
you?
her to do
Sometimes
some of
I'll
the
be,
things she's supposed to do.
I'll be sleeping and saying type.
Yeah.
2, 3.
So I
Yeah,
think
I
the
remember.
truth of the matter is it's actually so stressful, but it's actually worth it. You know, it's what
my head
if you
is
don't
going.
do it. If you don't do it, who's going to do it? If I don't do it, you know, cooking morning, afternoon, night, wake up very early as 4 a.m. Cook again, cook for Eric, cook Eric's food, take him to school, drop him in school as early as I can. I will wait for his teacher to come. Then from there, I will divert to the hospital to check on her, make sure she's fine, stay there again. When it's almost time, maybe I need to get something, I go out of the hospital, come back. Before it's time to pick Eric again, I have to rush back to pick Eric from school, go back to the hospital again. You know, it's almost, you know,
Was a lot.
it's just a circle that, you know, lasted for a long time. So I think for me, what it taught me is that you have to be there. You have to be there. Like, even for her, you know, she will still be there. She'll still be asking me, oh, have you guys eaten? All those things. And I'll be like, look at, what are you saying? Let's just be fine. Do you need anything? Do you need this? Do you need that? Tell me what you need before tomorrow. Let me get everything. So all those things actually helped me, you know, I learned a lot from it, and that's actually been part of me anyway. So
Yeah,
for me, I don't think it's a strength thing. She was just worried that I would be stressed, but it's actually worth it. It's actually worth it.
I think another major difference with baby number 1 and baby number 2 would be the entire delivery.
Yes, so different. So
My
different.
God, guys, I've been hearing induction. Ṣùgbọ́n mi ò tí experience ẹ̀ láyé mi.
This one is really different.
First off, our baby was she didn't
Come at the
due date, like we
yeah.
went way past our due date.
Our
There's
first
something
child
I did
came
not
due
do.
date.
It came exactly.
He said she should walk around. She should come.
I will walk. I will be
around.
sweating.
Nothing. Baby will not come.
I'll be sweating.
Baby was
I
chilling.
ate pineapple.
Baby was chilling
Full blown
on
pineapple.
the due date.
There's nothing that she was chilling. So the doctors had told me that if you come back, you know, for antenatal,
And the
that
baby has
means
not
we are
come. They
going
have to keep you.
Keep you. I was like, she will not
She will
come
come,
back.
she will
Will not
come,
come.
she
And I
will
was
come.
going to say, don't worry, she will come.
Baby will come here.
Did not come. So we too, when we were going for the antenatal that day, we just carried
We
our
packed
hospital bag,
everything.
carried everything, and in my mind I was
scared
I was scared.
because we've been hearing inducing.
That is painful.
It's painful, and also even me, I was so scared.
Like, what's
God.
happening now? Why am I not going to labor? We go to the hospital. When the doctor saw us, like, he said,
The cabo.
welcome. Just go. He just checked us and I say, yeah.
The nurse will come and attend to you. Just go and sit down.
I was scared.
And that was the beginning of another journey.
So they said they were going to induce me. They were going to put catheter, balloon, Foley catheter, something. So we're like, don't have choice now.
You women, they're trying.
So they were going to do that for me. So I saw the catheter very long like this. I was like, is this what they're going to put?
I think if I had seen it, I would
I'm sure you did not notice. When the nurse was down.
Okay, that thing that was on that
inside
tray.
nylon.
That's what they.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Long like this.
I think if I was there, I would have said no.
There's nothing you can do. So you had to go because we have a baby at home.
And it's going to school the next day again. And
So Mama was like, okay, babe, bye-bye. Take care of
we'll
yourself.
talk, we'll do video call to you.
Take care of yourself. Anything that happens, let me know. Me, I was doing shit. In my mind, I'm like, so I'm going to do this induction. God of mercy. So they said we were going to do it by 7 p.m. The nurses came. It was just me in the room. Nurses came, took me to the delivery room and said, let's start. So, and I was telling him, I'm about to start now.
Yeah, she was giving
I'll
me
text him.
update every single
second. I wasn't feeling any pain,
every
no
minute.
contraction, nothing. So they inserted the catheter, and I think there was now this conversation with the doctor and the nurses. How much saline should they put inside the balloon thing? One was saying 10 mils. No, 10 mils is too small. It cannot give the baby, puts pressure on the cervix. I was like, you guys,
What's all this?
come like decide. No, I was saying, no, I don't want to rush her cervix. She's not dilated at all. We have to take it slowly.
And when it comes to a point where doctor and nurse, they are trying to argue. They are arguing on what to do with you. You know that the fear will start.
The matter is getting serious. Okay. I was just saying, Holy Spirit, I'll not be afraid. I'll not be afraid. I was praying, God, you give the doctors precision, accuracy, no mistakes. So they put the whatever, and they just put just like maybe less than 10 minutes. Lots of saying if you increase it, I started bleeding. I was lying there. I told my husband I was lying there and I was seeing my blood pouring on the floor like this. And the doctor now, I think he left to go and maybe confirm from a senior doctor who was around, if he should continue or if he should stop. But the nurses now came, saw the blood and was like, nah, we can't continue this. Just took it out without asking the doctor anything. Just took it out and said, no. So the doctor came back, why did you remove it? Doctor, she's bleeding, we can't continue, this is not safe, whatever. They shall agreed and said I should go, that tomorrow morning they were going to try another method. And like that method did not work, operating room again. So I said, okay. I went to pictures. I showed you my clothes that was stained with blood.
I was getting updates every second.
I showed you my clothes that was stained. I cannot even show anybody. That thing is TMI, too much information.
I was just had to pray and God, I beg.
I went back to the room. But the funny thing is that I started having contractions for the first time. So I thought, before it's 7 a.m. tomorrow, the baby would have come. After like 1 hour, the contraction just
Baby
stopped.
went to sleep again.
Gosh, I was disappointed. I've never in my life have I been sad that I'm not feeling pain. I was texting my husband and there's no pain. But we went. There was nothing I could do, so I slept. And then the next morning, it was time for induction number 2. So 4 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. they had come to the room, taking me back to the delivery room, giving me the same information. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. This time they put a pill under my tongue, told me that the pill must not leave that place and to dissolve on its own. So I was telling the nurse that I'm not feeling any pain. She said, don't worry, you'll still feel pain. And true, I think after and I was texting you.
Yeah.
I was sending
I'd
him
gone
videos.
to drop our first child in school and I was
so
rushing back to the
texting him that, I started, see me, this is where I am, so what they've given me, I think after like 40 minutes, the pain kicked in.
I think that was when I now go to the hospital.
Yeah, you go to the hospital because I didn't even know that you were in the hospital.
So that morning I got to the hospital as early as 6:30. Yeah, I think 6:30 I got to the hospital and I checked her in the ward. She wasn't there again, so I was worried. And they said, don't worry, she's in the delivery room. So I asked a nurse to help me check up on her. So she went inside and came out and said she's sleeping. I'm like, she's sleeping. Someone that's supposed to be.
I was not sleeping on the pain.
So I was like, okay, let me just wait. So I just sat outside the delivery room, waiting for updates and all. And to fast forward, let me just fast forward because after a while, I started hearing voice. I think at that point she had started pushing. And I recognized her voice. Hey God. When I started hearing her scream like this, I was just crying. I just started crying. Started crying. I ran out of that place. One of the nurses followed me and said, sorry, don't worry, she'll be fine, blah, blah, blah. I heard her voice again and suddenly I stopped hearing her voice.
As usual.
And the next thing I heard from the ward is, I think one nurse came out and said, please, I need the, what do you call this room? MCS. Please, MCS. Me, I didn't understand what's the meaning of MCS, but I know there is CS there.
So he thought that there was
I thought they wanted to do CS or there was an emergency.
And there was not a problem.
And the way she came out, I was already worried, like, which one is MCS again? So I was so worried, I started crying. I just started crying.
Yeah, he thought that the worst has happened.
Yeah, so it was later I now saw some of those cleaners, those health attendants.
So MCS, I think, is medical cleaning service
or something.
Like
so
that.
she was rushing, and I told her that, please, what is MCS? She now said she is the MCS. I'm like, so what's the meaning? I said they are the one that clean the wards and. So thank God, because I thought that it was an emergency. So, and the next day I saw the doctor. The doctor came out and told me that, you're giving back to a baby girl.
What did the doctor say? Baby is big.
Yeah, baby is big. And now the first thing I asked was, please, where's my wife?
For your wife.
Where is my wife?
For your
So I just
wife.
rushed in to the living room. I saw her.
Ah, baby, she's a
saw the
big
baby.
girl.
I saw her. No. I met my wife. She was really tired. And I met
That's
our
why pushing
baby.
4.3.
I was so grateful. I just after I carried our baby, I think I'm just crying.
Cry.
I'm just crying and
Started
thanking God. So that was it.
So I think in summary, very important things would be true, no pregnancy is the same.
Yes.
But your mindset is very important. Even when you're going to baby number 2, go with an open mind, without fear. So that when things happen, you don't just be, no pregnancy is different, and all of that. And then pray.
Yeah, pray. Very
so that you don't go with that over this thing. Pray,
trust God, trust the process.
I'm not going to say
and avoid Google. Don't just go and Google. Don't go and Google sharp pain beside my tummy. When the doctor already told you that, don't worry, maybe there is implantation going on, and you now went to Google sharp pain, Google will tell you that maybe one of your kidney has been sold.
Remember that doctor that said I should do
heartbeat something different.
Test.
So you have to be very careful.
Because sometimes doctors, the words from doctors too, you have to be able to sift it out. Because there was one doctor, so that she can do heart test, I should do chest clinical,
different, like almost
I should do radiography,
tests.
I should do X-ray, I should do scan. So that you have to be able to sift words, because I was already saying, what was happening to me? What's happening to my baby? It's very, very, very important. Very, very important.
Your mind.
Very, very, very
important. Trust God.
And please, husbands, help your wife. Enjoy. And
Yes,
wives,
please,
enjoy.
Husband,
see, wives,
help your wife.
During that period, just enjoy.
Help your wife. See, I think we need to emphasize on that help.
Yes, and
because
apart from help, husband helping their wives, generally even the couple, because I feel like the men, especially men that are helping, they are also stressed. So getting help, because see, I'm Toby used to help, my sister used to help. If friends and family want to help, especially when it's becoming whatever, find a way.
When you see that it's something that you can't
get help, so that you guys will not be overwhelmed.
No, it's just for you to just know, let someone extend assistance to you, and if you can't do it alone, get a like maybe a domestic staff. So
yes,
can help you to do things.
If not,
you will just go crazy. Imagine your wife is in the hospital, weak and down, and you, because of the stress, you're running up and down. You now fall sick again. So what's going to happen? So please, it's very important. Yeah. It's very important. Do all you can. It's when you have exhausted all.
Enjoy the period, ladies. Enjoy the love. They're going to be offering you different things. Magello.
And ladies, let me advise you. See, I know that during pregnancy, people eat whatever you like to eat. Should I say what I'm saying?
What do you want to say?
People should eat whatever you like to enjoy it. See, enjoy it.
People will be offering you things.
Collect it. But please, don't send your husband to go and buy pepper rice at
because of this one pepper rice that
1 a.m. in the midnight, where you can barely see anyone selling anything. I was just joking anyway. It's actually fun. It's actually fun doing all these things, going out of your way, getting stuff on you. Just to be sure that she's doing fine and the baby is also fine.
Generally, pregnancy is a beautiful experience. Are we gonna do it again?
It's a beautiful experience.
Are we gonna do it again?
It's a beautiful experience.
Are we gonna do it again?
It's a beautiful experience.
Are we gonna?
Oh Lord.
Are you gonna do it again?
I don't answer such questions on national TV. Yeah, don't beat me up.
It's a beautiful experience.
It's a beautiful experience. Enjoy it. Thank God for it.
Enjoy it. We hope that you learned something and that you love this video.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, anything that you want to talk about, please let us know. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and do all this fun stuff. Thank you so much.
Until we come your way again. If you would like us to talk about anything at all, you just want to know certain things, it may not be directly about what we have gone through. You can just. If you like us to talk about anything else apart from what we just talked about, or you want to know some other things about us, you can drop in the comment section or send a DM. We will be glad to come here again to share, right?
Right. Right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Till we come your way again.